So I just got done watching a video of Gary talking to someone in his office. And the guy in the office, I've actually gone to his conferences in the past. We'll put a link to the video. I think it's important, and it's important to note because he basically went to Gary. He goes, look, I've tried my funnel year after year. I've tried all these kind of people, and I've always been kind of struggling. And Gary said, well, let me ask you a question. Are you like giving people your best stuff? Are you totally committed to helping them? Do you want people to give you money now or show up at your funeral? And then he started talking about, people can kind of see through the content that is created in order to get someone to buy, right? Example, a funnel. And a lot of us try to think of the strategies, like how can we get those quick buys? How can we get someone to buy from me right away? I need to funnel, I need to do a webinar, all this kind of stuff, including me, okay? So I fall into this category. And it really started making me think because I have lots of funnels. And the funnels are designed, we've created this business to be a resource I wish I had, right? And I believe that I want to give away, I always tell people, I want to give away 70 to 80% for free, charge for 20 to 30%, because that's the really, really good stuff. And it made me just thinking, now, what you're probably thinking is like, Jason, you gonna give away all your stuff? No, I'm not gonna give away all my stuff for free. You wouldn't value it. But I have created videos in the past. I have created content in the past with the main goal being to sell someone something. Versus, and a lot of my content, like when you think of the podcast, the reason why I think our brand has grown is the podcast. There's really the whole intention of the podcast is to give away knowledge and to be like I always wish that I was a fly on the wall, right, of two successful agency owners. So that's what I wanted to create. Now, do I have call to actions on the podcast? Yes, of course, right? I'm like, hey, if you like this, you may like the agency playbook, or if you like this and you want to be around cool people, you may like the mastermind. But, there's never like, we're doing the podcast to sell people shit. Like, it's never that. It's like, I want to do the podcast to help people out. But like I was saying, some of the content in the past was designed to sell people, which is nothing wrong. And I liked what Gary was saying to David. He was like, look, there's only two people that win when you're just doing funnels. The people that are the scammers and the fakers and the fake entrepreneurs trying to trick us, right? Because they're putting all those tactics in it. Or the people giving away everything, right? They're not asking for anything in return, or they don't expect it. If they do get something in return, great. And I think I've always been more toward the giving, but not 100%. And Gary will say, like in the video, which is so true, he'll be like, you may be at 92%, but that makes you half pregnant. and the women know what, he was talking about. I don't. I'm kidding, I do. I'm like, no one wants to be half pregnant. Anybody pregnant wants to be like done pregnancy from what I've been witnessing, with my two beautiful children. So it just made me think. And what I wanted to do for you guys today is make you guys think. If your content strategy and your funnels and your marketing is not working, I want you to look at are you giving away your best stuff with little or no expectation? Now, you should still have call to actions and all that, right? Like, you should ask, but it's kind of like Gary's book, jab, jab, right hook. Like, you got to keep jabbing. You're not trying to knock someone out with a jab. You're trying to help them out. And then every once in a while, you make an ask. And I just wanted you guys to think about it because I was thinking about it. I was like, man, things aren't working, you got to look at how you're doing it and what you need to switch. And especially coming back from taking off the summer, we're just kind of really looking at everything. And like I said in the last episode, it's amazing. Like, I want everybody to be able to take off a long period of time. Even if you can't right now, if you should, not for 2 months, but like 2 weeks. And then you'll see a lot of the things that you need to fill. And then it gives you a good way to flip everything on its head and just to look at things a little different. That's my goal for you. Look at things a little bit different, do things differently, and you'll get different results. I hope you liked this episode. It was more me chatting with you, make you think rather than any kind of strategy. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that little bell button so you don't miss out on any new episodes coming up. And until next time, have a swank day.